Hi, I'm Miss Kris. I'm the Littlest Craft Instructor, and today we're going to be talking about Isaac's family tree. And that starts out with Adam and Eve, Noah and his wife, Abraham and Sarah, who are Isaac's parents, and then Isaac. This is our completed craft. It's the family tree of Isaac. The red in the first block is for Adam and Eve, and in their story, the red is for the apple. The second block is for Noah and Naamah, and the blue is for the water for the flood that was in their story. The purple is for Abraham and Sarah, and in the Episcopal Church, purple is for preparation. Abraham and Sarah had to prepare for a long time to become parents of Isaac. And Isaac is at the bottom. His is yellow for the stars in the sky that God promised Abraham and Sarah that they would have that number of children. Okay, first we're going to cut out our stars. There's going to be 7 of them, and each star represents the people that are in our craft over here. So the first block for Adam and Eve, you're going to have 2 stars. The second block for Noah and Naamah, you're going to have 2 stars. The third block for Abraham and Sarah, you're going to have 2 stars. And the last one, you're going to have 1 star for Isaac. So here is your completed star cut out. And now the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to color it. And you can color it however you want to, but for me, most stars are yellow. So I'm going to color mine yellow. And I'm just going to show you how to do 1 star because I think at this point, y'all all know how to do, you know how to color really well. And let's see, here's our marker. So the first one we're going to do is going to be for Adam. A, D, A, M. So that's the first star. That's the first star for our project. As you can see, I've gotten all of my stars ready for my blocks. I've got one for Adam and Eve, Noah, Naamah, Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac. So now I will start working on my first block. And remember, we're going to use red as part of that block for the apple in Adam and Eve's story. Okay, so you can either do this with hot glue. Well, actually, for you kiddos, it's probably going to be the low temperature hot glue gun because it doesn't feel really good when you get the hot glue on yourself. And I just hope that I don't do that while I'm showing you guys. So you got to be really careful. If y'all remember playing with the hot glue or using the hot glue in our class last year, there was a couple of times that Miss Kris got a little burnt, but that's okay. Better than you kiddos getting burned. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, see, I just about did it just then. Okay, so there is the base for the block. And actually, it's going to go like this. Now, if you don't have the low temperature hot glue gun, any kind of Elmer's school glue or whatever brand you need will work for this project. Okay, now we're going to work on the next one. And actually, I'm gonna let y'all just finish that one on your own. Okay, now we have our red one done for Adam and Eve and the apple story. And now we're gonna do the one with the blue for the water for the flood for Noah and Naamah. And before I showed you that I was using a low temperature hot glue gun. But now I want to show you that you can use Elmer's glue, because I used to do it when I was a little kid. I used to make all kinds of stuff with popsicle sticks when I was a little kid, and that was a long, long time ago. But anyway, it would help if I opened it. Hold on just a second. There we go. Okay. And in this one, you can see that we did the blue and the brown and switched it back and forth. And try to get it even as you can, because I know Miss Kris's is probably not exactly even, but that's okay. It does not have to be perfect. God will love it anyway. Okay, now the only thing about the glue, the Elmer's glue, it doesn't dry as quick. So it takes a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm sure you've got something else that you can do while that dries. Okay, now it's time to put the stars on. And we're gonna put the star on the purple block. That one is for Abraham and Sarah. And that one is purple. Remember, purple is, in the Episcopal Church, it's for preparation, getting ready for something. And Abraham and Sarah did that for a long, long, long time before Isaac came. So I'm going to show you again with the glue gun, but we all know that paper can definitely be glued with regular glue. And hopefully I don't burn myself, because this is really, really hot. Okay. So there's Abraham's star. And hold on one second. Sarah got stuck to the table. Hold on. Almost there. Ooh, yeah, that's hot. So that's why I don't want you kids doing it that way. Okay, and there's Abraham and Sarah's block. Now we have all of our blocks assembled with our stars on. Adam and Eve. Oh no, look what Miss Kris did. Oh my goodness. Oh well, you know what? Nobody's perfect, and that's okay. Nobody needs to be perfect, but that's okay. It'll add a little bit of character or personality or something to it. Anyway, so here is Noah and Naamah's, and it's blue for the water and the flood, and Abraham and Sarah, and it's purple. Can anybody remember what purple is for in the Episcopal Church? That's right, it's for preparation. Abraham and Sarah had to prepare for a long time before Isaac came. And here's Isaac down here. He's in the yellow for the stars in the sky. Okay, so now we're going to take the twine, and you want to make sure that you have it kind of in the middle. So I'm going to turn this, I know this is backwards to you guys, but I need to turn it around for just a minute so that way I can make sure that I've got it halfway in the middle, because over here I didn't quite do that, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it around there. And you can use regular Elmer's glue if you need to, but just so that way it'll dry quicker, I'm going to put some hot glue on there. Actually, for you guys, it would be the low temperature glue, so that way hopefully you don't burn yourself or your parents. They really would not like that. Okay, hold on one second. So you got to glue the top, you got to wrap it around there. Then you got to glue the back and you got to glue the top. Hold on one second. That one just does not want to stay on there. Okay, now for the last step, we are going to put, I've already got the popsicle stick flipped over, but remember it says family tree for Isaac's family tree. Remember? Family tree. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flip each one of our blocks over. Isaac, Abraham and Sarah, Noah and Naamah, and Adam and Eve, the beginning. Okay. Now, what you're going to do, the next step, is you're going to attach your twine to the back of each one of them. And as you can tell with mine over here, I didn't get it quite symmetrical or even or whatever, but that's okay. We'll do the best that we can, and I'm sure you guys will do the best that you can too. Okay, so now we've got to put glue on each one of these. Okay, hold on one second. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to glue it a little bit more when I get it all on there, so it'll be all right. Okay. Hold on one second. Well, we're going to have it as even as we can. Hold on. There we go. And here is our finished family tree. And remember, Adam and Eve and the red for the apple in their story, Noah and Naamah and the blue for the water and the flood in their story, Abraham and Sarah and the purple. I bet you can tell me what that is now. Purple in the Episcopal Church is for preparedness. And do we remember what Abraham and Sarah prepared for? They prepared for the birth of their child, Isaac, for a long, long, long time. And Isaac in yellow for the stars in the sky, which is how many children that Abraham and Sarah were supposed to have according to God. Stay tuned for next week. Bye.